Hey guys, so I know a lot of you were really interested in my culture and health class that I told you guys I was starting in March, and I just got the textbook for it, not last week, but the week before. I just hadn't had time to show you guys because I was doing finals and everything else. So now that I'm on spring break, I can show you guys the textbook. So this is the textbook that we are using. It is Cultural Diversity in Health and Illness by Rachel E. Spector. And it is a Pearson book. Now, this is the one that I told you we're going to talk about, like different cultures and ways that they treat certain illnesses, how they view health and wellness, things like that. So what I wanted to do was kind of skim through some things in the book with you guys, and then also go more in depth on one chapter, which I will obviously be sharing information with you guys as I move through this class. But I'm in spring break right now, so we haven't started the class yet. So I thought that I would just kind of show you guys what the textbook is. It's not super big, which I'm surprised because the way that it looked on the bookstore website for my school, it looked super huge, but it's really not that big. It's like, hold on, let me find out. It's 298 pages long. So let me skim through a little bit and see what I can find. So they talk about like cultural competency and things like that, which I think is important for anybody who works in the healthcare field, because you never know who you're going to run into on a day-to-day basis. They also talk about the national standards for culturally and linguistically appropriate services in health and healthcare, which are the national CLAS standards. Let's see what else we can find. This talks about like folk medicine and natural folk medicine. I don't know how well you guys can actually see that. And healthcare choices like traditional, modern, conventional, alternative, complementary, allopathic, integrative, blah, blah, blah. And it explains kind of what all those different things mean. Different natural remedies, healthcare philosophies. If we go further, it talks about healthcare costs, and beliefs, practices, habits, which habits would be like charting, the constant use of medical jargon, blah, 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 stuff like that, likes, dislikes, customs, expectations. It talks about health insurance and things of that nature. Talks about American Indian and Alaska Native population, purification, and it has like these little boxes where it talks more about specific people within the culture that it's talking about. Like this one is Hawk Littlejohn, and it talks about medicine men, and he was apparently a highly respected and skilled medicine man in the Cherokee Nation, and this is just kind of an interview that they did with him to talk about like what he does. This talks about healthcare problems within the Native community, morbidities and mortalities, mental illness, like the 10 leading causes of death for American Indians and Alaska Natives for all persons. This is as of 2013. I don't know when exactly this book was published. This was published in 2017. So this is the version that my professor is having us use for class. I don't know if this is the most up-to-date version, but like I said, it talks about the 10 leading causes of death for American Indians and Alaska Natives. And on this chart, on the one side, it's for American Indians and Alaska Natives. And on this side, it's for people of all races and cultures. So you can kind of see like how they compare. Talks about urban problems, the Indian Health Service, cultural and communication problems, and things like that. So now what I want to do is go further in depth with one particular chapter, and the chapter that I chose is chapter 10, which is health and illness in the Asian population. So it gives you the objectives, and it gives you a background. So it gives you a background of the culture and all of that, traditional definitions of health and illness, Buddhism, Confucianism, Taoism, yin and yang, holistic medicine. This one talks about how the Chinese often prepare amulets to prevent evil spirits and protect their health. These amulets consist of a charm with an idol or a Chinese character painted in red or black ink and written on a strip of yellow paper. These amulets are then hung over a door or pasted on a curtain or wall, worn in the hair or placed in a red bag and pinned on clothing. The paper may be burned and the ashes mixed in hot tea and swallowed to ward off evil. Jade is believed to be the most precious of all stones because it is seen as the giver of children. Health, immortality, wisdom, power, victory, growth, and food. Jade charms are worn to bring health, and should they turn dull or break, the wearer will surely meet misfortune. The charm prevents harm and accidents. Children are kept safe with jade charms, and adults are made pure, just, humane, and intelligent by wearing them. I thought that was interesting. That's why I read you that whole paragraph. It also talks about traditional methods such as acupuncture, cupping, herbal remedies, and it gives you like these little black and white pictures. I don't know how well you can see that. Little black and white pictures of different methods. It shows you a picture of a Chinese pharmacy and someone weighing herbs for a prescription. It talks about traditional healers, Ayurvedic medicine, current health problems in the Asian community, and then it also has that chart like I was telling you about in the American Indian chapter, where these are the top 10 leading causes of death for Asian or Pacific Islanders over here, and then this would be for all people of all races and cultures. So then it talks about different research on culture, and then it has like where you can go to websites for more learning opportunities. And I just really think that I'm going to like this class. I think that everybody should have to take some sort of cultural competency class as part of any degree program that they're going through, because the United States is a big melting pot. And not just the United States, but other countries as well. I think that you should have to take a cultural competency class because it's important to be able to relate to the people that you come into contact with, especially if you're a healthcare professional, but just in general. It's important to be able to relate to the people that you come into contact with on a daily basis. And, you know, I just think that I'm going to enjoy this class. I'm going to enjoy learning about different cultures and how they view health and some of their traditional remedies. I'm definitely going to share as much information as I can with you guys. Obviously, I can't share everything, but, you know, I think that it's going to be a class that I'm really going to enjoy. So while I am enjoying my time off and my little mental break from school, I'm looking forward to starting the next session. So I have like a little less than 2 weeks until this next set of classes starts. So I'm going to be enjoying my time. 2 days after classes restart again, I have divorce court. So I'm not really looking forward to that, but it'll be good to get back into the swing of things and progress more in my degree program. And yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this little preview of what to expect from this culture and health class. like I said, I will definitely share as much information as I can with you guys. I hope you are as excited as I am, because I think it's really going to be interesting. And yeah, that's all I have for this video. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will talk to you guys next time.